5, 4, 3, 2, 1, on est en live.
Et bonjour à tous. Et déjà, je suis avec Mijus. Salut Mijus.
Bonjour Lenamek et bonjour tout le monde.
Et on va se retrouver pour une petite run assez originale de The Binding of Isaac. Si vous connaissez le jeu, oubliez tout ce que vous connaissez.
All right.
Ça va être complètement différent.
Think we're about to start.
Yeah, I think so. You see some Binding of Isaac up here. It's like we're just gonna jump into it in a little bit here.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
So
hi, hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Fromethon. I'm Newt. I'm joined by Gooby. We'll be commentating for this run of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a... Hold on, let me bring up the cheat sheet quick. This is going to be a R+7 Season 5 run. So the mod that the runner is going to be using is called Racing Plus, and that just makes speedrunning really, really interesting. It does a bunch of different things in the game. Season 5 gives us a set of parameters that we'll be playing with. So, for example, this one is called the Babies Season. So you must defeat blue babies 7 times using the Babies mod, which provides a different random baby with a unique ability on each floor. Pretty interesting.
But
And
can you get long fingers, baby? Though
long fingers, baby, no, no.
had to do it. Had to do it too.
You had to. Along with that, it changes some of the items around a little bit. So, if found in the basement 1 treasure room, there's a 50% chance that Mom's Knife will become Mutant Spider's Inner Eye. Tech X will become Crown of Light. Epic Fetus will become Sacred Heart. And Ipecac will become Incubus. So it looks like going to reset for a decent start here on the first floor.
Comment on va présenter cela? Nos personnages sont des bébés aléatoires. Et chaque bébé aléatoire.
If you're not familiar with Binding of Isaac, this is a roguelike game, so you're gonna expect quite a lot of randomness as we go through this game here.
Oui, il y en a vraiment beaucoup.
Elf baby. So yeah, this is the Babies mod. It gives there it is. Okay, yeah, so that's Mutant Spider's Inner Eye. It's essentially Mutant Spider and the Inner Eye. So Mutant Spider gives you quad shot, Inner Eye gives you triple shot. Put those together and you have 7 shot.
Dang, yes, that's a pretty good start.
Yeah, it's a pretty good start. That's what we were going to be resetting for. Now, I believe every subsequent time we play after this, it will give you the first item room on floor 1 will give you an item from a set list of items. And that's the one that we were talking about before the run started. So we got a floor floor 1 clear already.
Qui est un build qui n'est pas dans le jeu de base.
I didn't see. What did this baby start out with again?
Oh, I don't remember. I didn't see too. It's too early for this.
No, we just got ball of bandages. The compass. Okay. That is pretty good.
Tout à fait. Donc là, tu te retrouves avec.
So we're going to be able to know exactly where the boss room is. It'll allow you to make your way towards it. All right, Monstro. Pretty quick kill with ball of bandages. Makes life a whole lot easier.
Easy.
1 up. Let's see. Got Guppy's collar and the pact. Okay. Yo, and then another soul heart and black heart from.
Ça, c'est un bébé très nul.
There we go.
Alors du coup,
Then the goal of this
Dog.
mod too is to kill the blue baby 7 times. So
Yeah. So that is the victory parameter in this mod, is to beat Blue Baby 7 times with 7 different babies. So the items that we picked up in the Devil Deal room in the previous floor, that was Guppy's collar, which is one of the Guppy pieces, and then the Pact, which is a big damage up item.
Oui, hein, donc il y a certains bébés où vraiment ça peut être catastrophique.
The pieces of Guppy, again, if you collect some of the other ones, you will be able to do the Guppy transfer. That is the one of the odd mushrooms. 2 different odd mushrooms.
Alors le Fire Rate Sub qui va légèrement diminuer son dégât, mais va
Trying to see what exactly that one does again.
Pas toujours pris quand on a
Tears up, okay. But damage down, interesting.
on avait encore besoin de tears et au moins il est pas dérangé, il sera plus dérangé par cela. Voilà. Je vais mettre le chat. Là pour l'instant le build n'est pas encore incroyable, hein. Il a
Oh, okay. And now we have another horseman.
beaucoup de tears up, mais il manque cette petite base de dégâts qui fera que sa run est safe.
This is Pestilence.
Là, il a un
So we could take another ball of bandages.
chevalier de l'Apocalypse qui va lui donner un deuxième.
did you say pestilent?
Yeah, exactly. Dark Bum!
Là, il va prendre le bouquin.
Dark Bum is such an amazing item. Casually, you're not going to have enough time probably during a speedrun for Dark Bum to take effect. Dark Bum essentially will pick up red hearts on the ground, and for every like 2 red hearts he picks up, he will drop either a soul heart, a black heart, some friendly spiders, or like an enemy spider. So Dark Bum can be really, really good, especially since now we don't have any more red hearts in our inventory since we use those in the Devil Deals. And we just got Fetus in a Jar, which changes all of your tiers to bombs, which is super helpful for the speedrun because you can just blow a door open and go right through it. You don't have to in the room that you're in.
En temps normal, ça peut être troll comme être très bien.
And they do a ton of damage.
Yeah, I saw from that just one fight there, just one bomb shot just
Right.
took them out. Yeah.
Donc généralement, t'es pas très content de le jouer, mais là, pour le coup, c'est une grosse amélioration de build.
Ouais, c'était pas mal.
Yep, leave behind. That item was the experimental treatment, which shuffles all of your current stats. It increases all of them, but then shuffles them as well, which can be very tricky. Goodness me.
Sur le jeu. Et Bob's Rain fait des dégâts d'explosion, et ces dégâts d'explosion peuvent vous toucher et vous faire un cœur entier. C'est pas super agréable quand ça arrive. Donc là, plutôt content qu'il ne soit plus là.
Ah, so this is Lil Delirium.
Lenamek, c'est un bébé assez osef. Pas très.
The little follower that we get. He'll give you essentially like a random. It'll be like a different follower each room that you go to, with a different effect.
Voilà, donc les clés qui permettent d'ouvrir.
Is that a sign to follow Baguette Restream?
It is a sign to follow Baguette Restream.
Pour améliorer le build et les shops.
So as you can see with Lil Delirium, right now we've got oh, Bob's brain, gross. It changes every couple of rooms into a different one. Bob's brain can be a little annoying because it explodes in front of you, which can damage you.
ne prennent aucun dégât, il faut absolument
Mais
taper sur la partie où il y a de la chair.
But I trust that Lenamek won't have that happen. Probably a little bit better than I am at this game.
Yeah, especially with the difficulty of this mod, like
And
for not speedrun safe.
yeah, exactly. And there was Pentagram, which is another big damage up item.
Le tir rate, oh là, ça sert pas à grand chose.
One of the other like classic items of this game.
Au plus bas possible.
Ouais.
Qui va aller
Oh là là. mais-
Toothpicks.
Pourquoi j'ai
Which is Tears Up, I believe.
Du coup, le mushroom est pas rentable. Ça,
It's also good for cleaning your teeth.
Whoa.
intéressant, mais il faut que je fasse attention.
Also good for cleaning your teeth.
le bébé, 375,
Mhm.
Trisagion. Et surtout IPCAC. Donc IPCAC, c'est un gros débat.
Okay, so this baby that is currently playing as has Ipecac,
Lenamek, faut faire attention. À pas
which is why the tears are exploding.
limite la cadence de tir. Donc
Et il y a
faut...
Flatstone aussi.
If you've never watched Binding of Isaac before, this game can get unhinged very quick. It's a roguelike game, so it's completely procedurally generated, and
Ouais, ouais, ouais. Faut juste que j'y pense.
and mom is dead.
Mom, mom got beaten pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Et il y avait pas grand.
So we just have 4 floors left until we're done with the first row.
Mhm.
Du coup,
And that is again 1 of 7 that we're gonna be doing.
donc il y a déjà des...
Yeah, and you could see that the mod adds some stats onto the left, so you could see how many times it's
Yes.
been completed, which is really handy.
Il y a pas trop...
And it tells you which season you're on too. Also handy.
Mhm.
Bon, généralement,
For speedrunning this game, seasons could change pretty frequently, so
donc c'est
cool to see all the different challenges that come out for this game.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Mhm.
It keeps it really, really interesting.
Yeah, cool. It's a very yeah, it's very fresh take on the game. It's really fun.
IPCAC. Donc celui-là ici, il y avait vraiment pas le temps de voir Mom. C'était vraiment, le build était vraiment trop bon.
Yes, another thing about these the babies that we keep getting randomly is that it's very, very hit or miss. So you could get a baby that'd be fantastic for you in a run, then next floor would be a terrible one. And it's just you don't have control of it and you have to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the last floor, we had Ipecac and short range Brimstone.
Right.
And this one, what does this one even have?
Oh,
Nothing?
I see spread shot.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it's we
yeah.
still have
Le Lenamek, lui, il connaît assez bien ses bébés, donc il peut... Oula, encore du tir-up, t'as vraiment pas de peau.
We know we definitely have a
Hmm.
wooden spoon.
we do have a wooden spoon.
That's all that matters.
Playing as Blue Baby now,
Sur ce build. Et finalement,
which looks like Blue Baby will shoot tears randomly in a random direction as well. Okay. So that's how that one.
Which is always easy to control.
Yeah.
Of course.
non,
I love that random direction.
Oh yeah.
Ouais, ça a l'air d'être ça, oui, plutôt.
Double gluttony.
All the way across the sky.
Le bébé est devenu un arroseur automatique et il tire autour de soi, quoi. De manière cadencée, du coup. Donc assez sympa, j'ai des larmes supplémentaires hein, en plus de ton build. Que c'est cool.
le seul truc qui pourrait troll, c'est si j'appuie.
Beautiful.
Comme par hasard, il envoie ses larmes sur le tonneau.
This game can get like super satisfying when you have builds like this. Just tears firing off in every direction.
Yeah, it is pretty, like, it's one of those oddly satisfying kind of things where it's
Yeah,
like, when a room's
exactly.
clear. Yeah.
Ouais.
A lot of speedrunning, I feel like, could be like that, where it's like the oddly satisfying of just the clean movement through a room.
Like, il y a la hit leaves du coup qui va être passée. Alors ça se fait.
I wouldn't say that Bugdom 2 is oddly satisfying though.
You build up speed during
Build
it.
up
How is-
speed. I want to spend 12 hours building up speed.
Want to spend 12 hours every day playing Bugdom.
Dans son build, j'ai 7 cubes of meat. Donc c'était petit.
Oh, jeez.
Mais au chest, donc l'étage suivant, qui est après la cathédrale, il va avoir un peu plus de mal s'il ne trouve pas d'objets l'aidant dans son build.
There's Monster 2.
Mais bon, c'est le Lenamek qui a aucun souci.
We're already on the cathedral. This is the second to last floor in this run. The boss at the end of this floor is going to be Isaac, so you'll fight yourself. And then we'll go to the chest, which Blue Baby will be the final boss of. And keep in mind that earlier we saw Lenamek pick up the Polaroid after beating Mom, and that's the only way to get to the cathedral after fighting It Lives.
Oui, alors c'est un bébé qui useless, du coup sharp plug, donc si on après sur une
So here's Isaac.
si on utilise un activable, si on le réutilise tout de suite après, on va avoir notre activable de charger. Mais à la place, on a un drop back de 2 cœurs.
It's a pretty quick fight, especially if you just do the rotating around the boss with ball of bandages, which helps a lot.
Lenamek's doing it really cleanly, it looks like here.
Oh, for sure.
Ouais, bah c'est pas super le bébé du chest.
Aïe, aïe, aïe. Alors par contre, Tech 2, ça va, c'est...
So one of the quirks of the chest is that it gives you...
Oh, par contre, j'ai l'air d'avoir un bon undefined.
Whoa.
Ouais, ça fait que là, les ennemis, je vais...
Oh.
Généralement, tanky, mais...
So...
C'est toujours au chest. Là, c'est un...
Oh, this baby. Okay, this is, I guess, Robot Baby, which gives you technology... Tech 2 and Tech 0.5. There we go.
Si quelque chose peut...
No, just technology and Tech 2. Technology gives you one single laser firing... No. Oh my gosh. Technology replaces your tiers with lasers, so that's when we see the 7 lasers shooting out in... spreading out in front. Technology 2 gives you a single laser in front of you. That's how those work.
Bon, on va utiliser le...
Oh là là, ouais, terrible. C'est des gros sacs à PV, en effet, donc assez difficile. Gérer facilement. Bon, là, c'est... Il bourre avec l'orbital, hein, qui est le seul gros DPS de sa run.
Ouais, si je trouve pas le boss, va pas falloir que je bourre trop non plus.
Oui.
This room is really annoying casually. You have to fight all 4 horsemen at the same time.
Il peut bourrer un peu encore, mais...
That, of course, being
Très clairement.
war, famine, pestilence, and death.
Quand on meurt, qu'on a plus de vie,
What did the names not like the other though? Because you got War, Famine, Pesto, and then Death. Like...
Oh my god. Gooby, please. It's too early for this.
It's too early for this.
Nah, it's not too early. I
Never
got a
too
hot cup of tea. We're watching some Binding of Isaac. It's a good morning.
It is a very good morning. I see with Computer Baby's range has been really helpful in defeating these 4 horsemen too.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That helps a lot. Gives you some spacing ability.
Yeah.
All right, here's Blue Baby. Here's Blue Baby 1 of 7 that we're going to see today. Pretty similar to the Isaac fight, except a little bit harder. But still, easy peasy. Alright, so you can no longer reset any rooms, because that will reset the entire run.
So you're stuck with what you get now. You can't roll for a good baby like we did at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. However, every subsequent run will start you out with a certain item. In this case, we have Lil Brimstone. There's a little guy that shoots a little brimstone.
Just shoots a little laser by
He
you.
just shoots a little brimstone. Oh, he's so cute.
I for one would like a little dude who just kind of goes and shoots a laser by me throughout the day.
Yo, are we a Tetris L block?
We are an L block. I thought this was a roguelike, not a puzzle game.
Ouais.
Joke's on you.
Turns out it's actually a puzzle game.
The D1. So, okay. I'm trying to figure out what this L block does. I know Little Brimstone is pretty great, and that's what we're going to be using to clear out like most of the rooms early on. It's a big freaking laser that kills anything. So why not use that?
Right, I mean, just look at how big it is. Like, might as well use it, so.
And it goes through rocks, it goes through enemies.
Right. Yeah, you could see it just on this fight right here.
Empty vessel. Eye of Belial.
Ah, bah voilà. J'ai bien fait.
Magic Mushroom. Nice. Magic Mushroom is an all stats up item. So that one's very good.
Salut Léo.
Bonjour Léo.
Smart Fly. So that gives us 3 flies now. It should be really, really difficult for any tiers to hit our baby at this point. We have a halo of projectiles around us. Yes, Sexrex with the magic mushrooms in chat. Your mushroom fact for the day is that those are Amanita muscaria mushrooms.
Dang, that's
Also known as fly agaric mushroom. Also known as fly amanitas.
that's a pretty cool fact right there.
Wasn't there an Ice Climbers player called Fly Amanita?
There was, yeah, that's where the name kind of was like, oh yeah.
Whatever happened to him? He was like number 7 in the world at one point, right?
Yeah, I think he was. I don't know what happened to him. But, yeah.
Rip.
Ouais, je croyais que j'avais pas de HP up, mais en fait, si j'en avais un. Bon, là, c'est la diagonale qui est. Okay.
So we have the Book of Sin, which is a reusable item that will give you a drop every few floors, like a bomb or a soul heart or something like that. And an incubus follower, which floats around the room, does damage. Good stuff. Hashtag mushroom facts. I got more mushroom facts.
Give us all your mushroom facts. Just we'll just have a mushroom fact stream.
Your next mushroom fact is the state mushroom or the state fungus of the state of Minnesota is the morel, the common morel, also known as... Whoa, there's Mom's knife. Not going for Mom's knife? What? Hold on, what?
Interesting. Oh, no, I didn't go through it. That is like
I don't
one of the
know.
classic Isaac items right there to get. So
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Didn't have enough health for it.
Okay.
Yeah. We've only got 2.5 hearts. If we would have taken that, we would have died.
It's a good trade-off then to not get it.
Yeah, my mushroom fact. State mushroom of Minnesota is the common morel, also known as Morchella americana. It's a mushroom that only appears in the spring. Really hard to find. Really delicious, I hear. I've never had one.
fort, ça.
How do you know all these mushroom facts?
Mushrooms are cool.
They are cool.
Le truc pas très agréable, mais
That was only 2 mushroom facts.
Yeah, I'm surprised how much you know about Fun Guy.
ah, bon bah c'est pas cool.
Avec ce bébé.
They are really tasty. Okay,
True.
I see you, Sex Rex. There's an option for burial where you get put in a suit with a mushroom spores to help convert your body into compounds other plants can use. Heck yeah, sign me up.
Wow.
It reminds me of like there's another burial option which puts you in like this sack with a tree seed. You grow into a tree, which would be that would be pretty sick.
That's really interesting.
Sur votre carte, sans savoir
Find them in the park by your house? Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
de dire où est le boss, et donc
I've gone hunting for them a few times, but I've never found any, including the state forest near where I live,
là donc c'est un item quoi, très
where I usually find chanterelles out there in the fall, which are also delicious.
assez fort.
What's been happening in this run? We're in the depths. Okay. Getting distracted by mushrooms.
J'ai envie d'être safe en vie.
Definitely, next time we have an on-site marathon, we're definitely gonna have pesto and the Minnesota State mushrooms.
Aussi 2 fois vos dégâts.
Well, you've only found like 3 ever. The thing about finding morels is they only come out for a couple weeks in the spring.
Ah oui, oui.
And if you wanted to buy them
Là, pour
fresh, they go for like $200 a pound.
ce personnage. Alors que c'était un starter qui était pas incroyable.
Ouais.
Donc, plutôt sympa.
Sorry, my mic kept trolling me. That's gonna be a hard
Krampus!
no. Ooh.
Krampus is dead. Pick up Guppy's hairball though, which is another one of those Guppy. If you end up with 3 Guppy items, you get the Guppy transformation, which spawns a ton of little blue flies that will fly around you. It's like every time you hit an enemy with a tier, you spawn a blue fly, which is pretty good. Just does a lot of extra damage.
Instantanément reroll en
They're really hard to cultivate. Yeah, that's the thing.
Guppies, c'est lequel?
That fungus is like super particular with like its living condition,
Oui, c'est parce que c'était gratuit, mais.
which is why it only appears for like 2 weeks in the spring.
Pour l'instant, c'est propre. Hein. Alors, j'ai pas vu le bébé, ce que fait le bébé. Hein. Alors,
J'avoue que moi non plus. Ah, d'accord.
je te-
Un,
je te fais ceci.
un family random toutes les 5 secondes, ça va.
C'est cela.
C'est pour ça que j'ai de l'île Brim. Je me disais pourquoi j'ai de l'île Brim.
Ça va, c'est assez sympa. Comme il y a très peu de familles.
All right. Oh, this is an Afterbirth Plus boss that I have not fought yet. I guess it just turns into
C'est le pire boss. Hein. C'est le pire boss, c'est le boss que tu ne veux quasiment
Dead Cat is another Guppy piece.
pas quand on bat. Mais quand tu l'as, t'es pas content.
I think that's 2 out of 3 now.
Alors, peut-être pas Guppy encore, mais voilà. 2 items de Guppy.
And we got Proptosis, which is short range mega tears. Your tears start out really, really big and then shrink over time.
2 items de Guppy.
So the closer that you are to an enemy when you shoot the tear, the more damage it'll do.
Qui lui donne des mouches à chaque larme touchée. Qui touche un
Il y a
ennemi.
un cœur noir là-bas.
Et ainsi que le
You could see our movement speed is just way faster than what we had from the beginning of the game too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We got quite a bit more already just in about 25 minutes here. So this
Yeah.
mod escalates really quickly.
Yeah.
Ouais, j'ai
I suppose I should explain some of the numbers that you'll see on the left side of the screen. Those are the values for each of your stats. Your main stats are going to be range, which is how far your tears go, tears, which is your rate of fire, damage, which is damage, speed, which is your walking speed, which is good. And then your size, and then your luck as well.
Et je vais faire trop. Je vais. Hop.
And then those percentages are the percentage that you'll get either a devil deal or an angel room after beating the boss of that floor.
Aïe, aïe, aïe. Donc là, il a guppy, donc ça, la run est vraiment.
We're already to the cathedral again.
So just got our Isaac fight, and then after will be Blue Baby.
Yep.
On est dans Mario Kart.
Ah ouais.
So looks like we're
Got
pretty
green shells right now.
so some Mario World stuff going on right now. It looks like almost the same sprite from it too. Looks like I think it is the same Mario World sprite.
From Super Mario World, yeah.
It looks just straight from it.
C'est pas à gauche.
Non, ah oui, c'est 50-50 en effet. C'est en bas, dommage. Malheureusement.
All right,
There's
here we go.
Isaac.
So same strats as before. Trying to keep as close as possible, so that way just do as most damage per second possible.
DPS baby.
Looks like we got 3 cycle. So that seems like really, really fast fights.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Death's Touch, Eden's Blessing. Both really good items. Damage up stuff. Death's Touch turns all of your tears into size,
Le build est fait. Je suis pas sûr d'être parti du bon côté.
which is just metal as heck.
Il y a la grande salle.
This game is pretty metal.
It's pretty metal.
Yeah.
Ouais, la grande salle m'a un peu impressionné. Ouais, si c'est là.
Parce que les grandes salles font peur, mais elles ne comptent que pour une. Donc, il faut.
And here is our blue baby fight.
Les grandes salles peuvent être un peu troll et vous.
And there was our blue baby
Yeah.
fight.
Blink and you miss it pretty much.
Yep. All right, so it looks like this baby is starting out with Sacrificial Dagger.
Il est un peu stressant avec les bébés.
Gives you a slowly rotating knife in around you.
Say not
Which you
our
can,
not our greatest weapon, but we gotta make do with it.
yeah, exactly. It's not a good tears weapon, but it is super powerful if you just sort of plop into enemies.
Il faut jouer avec pour toucher ton ennemi, mais pas se faire toucher par l'ennemi lui-même. Et quand t'as pas beaucoup de vie, ce qui est le cas avec les random baby, c'est un peu dangereux. Mais pour l'instant, il a déjà trouvé un cœur bleu, donc
Ouais, plutôt content.
Sauf. Mais là, cette dague, parfois ce n'est pas suffisant quand on tombe sur des trolls, des salles un peu trolls. Chest terminique sur le premier level, c'est. Alors, du coup, tous les chests vont drop des pics quand on les touche.
Makes quick work of monster. And we got Jesus Juice, which is damage and range up.
Pas mal ce bébé.
Juice, c'est un léger damage up, assez sympa. Un cœur bleu en plus.
Whoa!
Yup.
That's a lot of bugs.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
That's a heart. It gives you an extra heart. Believe it or not.
Mais encore assez loin dans la run.
Very similar to other health up items.
Ah bah, je suis content d'avoir les mouches.
Like the one-up mushroom. Which, mushroom fact number 3, is not a real kind of mushroom.
We got that little bonus fact in there.
Indeed.
I think what you gotta do is just at random points every day on Speedfest channel, you just go live. Don't just be a picture of a mushroom. You just be mushroom fact number 4, like mushroom fact
my
for each
God.
day. Mushroom fact number
daily-
110.
A daily mushroom fact.
It would be so good.
Can you imagine?
You're
That would
only
be such a good time.
you're up for like less than a minute every time. You just get the mushroom
Yeah,
back and
right.
leave.
All non-toxic mushrooms give me life.
S'il se retrouve à un
All mushrooms give me life. Except for the angel of death mushroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
c'est un bébé qui est plus fort à la toute fin, ou au tout début d'une run aussi, ça peut jouer à tout début d'une run. Là, pour le coup, il a pas envie de dépenser de perte quasi pour aller beaucoup plus vite. En plus, il joue de sac d'ag.
It's just another thing, if you're not familiar with The Binding of Isaac, is that this game was developed by Edward McMullen. You might know him from Super Meat Boy, those kind of like flash games.
Yep, he made Smeat Boy. He made a ton of flash games.
Oh yeah.
Like on Newground. I remember back in the day playing a bunch of Spewer, I think was one of them that he made.
Yeah, that seems right. I think is that the one with the spider? There's so many from them, so like
No, you're this little blob guy that threw up everywhere. That's how you moved.
That's definitely an Edward McMullen game.
Yep.
Only he would do that.
What was the spider one? Trirachnid,
yeah.
I believe is what that was called.
That's what I'm thinking of.
And also the original Meat Boy, which was a flash game. That's Abaddon. It gives you a ton of black hearts. Some damage up.
Oh, ça j'aime pas ce bébé. Je n'aime pas ce bébé.
Interesting. So this baby spawns troll bombs every few seconds. That kind of sucks. It could be useful, but you have to be really careful about it.
Yeah, this is pretty less than ideal right now.
It can be pretty slow. Let's hope that we can get through this floor pretty quickly. Let me pick up Death's Touch.
And what does Death's Touch do again?
It is damage up and turns your tears into size that pierce through enemies. Yep. So normally your tears will disappear when they hit an enemy. But this allows them to continue flying after they damage an enemy.
Got it. There's so many items in this game, so it's hard
There's a couple items in this game.
Yeah.
If any of you watching are kind of lost as to which items are which, there's a super helpful website out there called platinumgod.co.uk, which gives you a list of all of the items and what they do. So you can look at the icons on the right side of the screen. All right, so we just picked up synth oil again, which is another damage up item. We want to maximize our damage in these runs. Makes it faster.
I've never seen this baby from another game though. Couldn't be from any other game.
I'm missing it. What does this baby look like?
This is quote from Cave Story.
Oh,
yeah,
oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Edward paired with Nicalis, which also made a lot of the Cave Story remakes. So,
oh yeah, okay.
So they like to throw in quote whenever they can in any game.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
petite salle et puis.
supplémentaires.
Love Cave Story so much. Great game.
Bon, c'est
Des
dommage.
12, hein.
Rien de bien intéressant.
I've never played it personally, but
Oh,
I've heard only good things about it.
You're changing that right after this.
Oh,
You're
whoa.
gonna-
Okay. I guess I am. I have no
You're gonna-
choice.
Yeah, this is a requirement now.
It is.
It is free, so.
Oh, sick. It is?
Yep, the original is free.
Yo, okay.
À ce que le D6 ce soit bien en première position.
Yeah, it's originally a freeware game, so.
Gonna pick up the mark. Gonna pick up Dead Cat. Good stuff. And moldy bread.
Alors, je préfère-
Things you'd want on any journey. A dead
Starting
cat,
my
moldy
journey
bread.
out with a piece of moldy bread, a dead cat, and the mark of the beast.
Can you imagine starting The Legend of Zelda?
This-
All right.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It just hands you like a dead limp. Oh god.
Link's over there. It's
Guppy,
like, well,
no.
oh no.
Bon, après, ça va, j'ai assez de dégâts pour les
Pas très
one-shots.
fort. Et contrairement à ce qu'on vous dire beaucoup de speedrunners, là on est plus sur de l'opinion, ce n'est jamais fort.
My tea isn't very.
Pas de cas particulier.
Yeah, this is the time where it kind of starts to get cool, isn't it?
Brim homing.
Hey Gooby, do you mind if I go heat up my tea real quick?
Yes, you can go for it.
Bon,
I'll be right back.
Mais voilà, c'est assez.
So, what tea are you all drinking this fine morning?
Vamp
Let us
for
know in
me.
the chat. What?
Il faut le dire.
ouais, ouais, c'est.
So it looks like we just got a little bit of tech things going on. Baguette's end here. They're working on getting that up as soon as possible. Till then, can just talk a little bit more about just Binding of Isaac. Just get you a little bit more info about it. So it is on a bunch of platforms here. So playing on PC, but I mean, you could also play it on you could play it on the Vita even if you want. If you have a Vita and want to play this on there, it's on like PS4, Wii U, things like that, Switch. It's a lot of different platforms. There's a bunch. There's a few different expansions. There'll be Repentance coming out. It's whenever that comes out. We've got Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus. A few expansions if you're interested in getting those. And if you're interested in just checking out this mod too, you can just look at Zamiel's GitHub page here at github.com/ZAMIELL. And then you can find the Isaac Racing client there. And then you can see all these different mods for various seasons of Binding of Isaac here. It's like, God.
Bless the modding community for this game.
And and Jack Ryan, apparently. His
What?
blessed the modding community. So the stream buffered for a little bit, so they refreshed and we got Jack Ryan, like an ad there to play.
Nice.
Does Dr. Pepper count as tea? Close enough.
Ce qui est un peu dommage parce que c'est-
No.
Clearly it's tea.
À partir du moment où on souhaite avoir 4 clés en réserve,
It's made by a doctor, so like it has to be.
là c'est vrai que là il est un peu à la recherche de source la plus importante.
Doctors don't even drink tea. You know, okay, so I have not met a single doctor in my life that also drinks tea. They're always like
know?
drinking their coffee or smoking a cigarette out behind the hospital. You never see them just sipping a nice glass of tea.
You know? I don't think I've ever seen a doctor drink tea either.
Doctors don't know what they're doing. Don't listen to doctors.
Don't listen to your doctor. Don't listen to news.
It's Mama Gertie.
So people do not listen to
Let's go, Mama Gertie. You know what? Mama Gertie more like DiGiorno's, am I right? That one goes out to my friend Josh. We were playing the game one time and Mama Gertie popped up and he was like, Mama Gertie more like DiGiorno.
I mean, truth.
We only
But-
listen to mushroom facts? Okay.
Oh, okay. I think we got the people want some more mushroom facts.
I'm thinking.
Il a l'effet des petits vaisselles qui apportent des shields. Il a le Polaroid. L'effet du Polaroid qui va pouvoir être proc. Là, la run va un peu.
Bah là, on a vraiment.
Ooh, I think I have one.
C'est vraiment une dans le sac d'ag là pour le coup.
Alright, lay it on us.
Petit roller là qui s'est caché.
The people need to know.
Yeah. There is a polypore mushroom. Those are typically the ones that grow on trees, sort of look like little shelves on trees. I can't remember the scientific name for it, but its common name is the tinder conch, I believe.
Love that name.
Yep. And if you light it on fire, it burns for a really long time with like a little bit of heat in it the whole time, which makes it,
Interesting.
makes it really good for people that were like traveling around and bringing fire from one place to another without having to like go through the effort of relighting fires everywhere they went. Mushroom fact.
I really hope mushroom facts gets added to the runner spotlight. Like a new fact every spotlight.
Yes. Or mushroom fact bot.
Exactly, yes.
I think the buffering is happening on their end.
It is, yep. So
Okay.
it's happening on Lenamek stream there.
Yeah.
So
This is It Lives. More like It Dies, am I right?
got him.
Oh my god. Banshee
Hey.
baby, crack the sky effect on hit. Okay, that's kind of cool.
We also back in the cathedral, so you know what time it is. You've seen us a few times now. We're going on
It
loop.
is time to fight yourself.
Yep.
Sometimes I am my own worst enemy. Because every now and then I kick the living heck out of me.
That's really edgy right there.
What has this turned into? I'm like
I don't
spouting
know.
mushroom facts and quoting lyrics from my own worst enemy by Lit.
Telling people to not listen to their doctor.
You absolutely love to see it.
It just devolves into madness. Oh boy.
The chariot makes you invincible for a short amount of time.
So the knife is actually really come in handy through this. I see
The
Lenamek.
Sacrificial Dagger, yeah.
Yeah.
It blocks tears, it hurts things.
Ah non, c'est Magneto, ça va.
Was
Ooh.
that like a 2-cycle fight? Looked like.
Yeah, that was 2 cycles.
Yeah, so that was. I think that was our best fight that we've had in this run so far.
That was the best Isaac fight for sure.
Yeah.
Whoa.
J'ai pas vu les thèmes que t'as pris.
J'ai pris la pause. Il y avait la pause en activable. C'est toujours intéressant avec la sac dag.
Ah oui, avec la sac d'ag, ça rend.
These are some of the mini bosses, by the way. They're named after the 7 deadly sins. So right here we have 2 versions of super gluttony.
Mais toi, tu peux bouger à l'infini. Quand t'es un orbital, en fait, bah.
They also have super variants.
Quand on a un truc qui fait des dégâts.
You've got like gluttony, sloth, greed,
Enfin, c'est très safe.
wrath.
C'est très safe. Parce que tu préféreras toujours tirer des larmes en même temps que faire la sac d'ag.
Lust.
Là, c'est des petits
Mais là-
ennemis. Alors, je dis ça, je me prends une touche.
What are the other 2?
I'm trying to think right now.
What am I
I
missing?
can't think of them off the top of my head.
Et donc, tu peux bourrer la sac d'ag.
I see. Okay, lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. That was it.
Envy and pride.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Et encore, comme c'est des. Certains.
Hey, that one dropped lard.
Donc, au moins, il est sûr que la sac d'ag.
Lard gives you 2 health, up, but also makes you slow. There's bloat. There's a certain subreddit dedicated to bloat. I'll let people find that on their own. It's a good time. Because bloat is not a good time.
Surtout, il y a plein de.
So this one enemy just gets it's its own subreddit.
Yep. For
That's-
good reason, mind you. It's a terrible boss and everybody hates him.
Okay, fair.
Le chest pour être pire, faut vous lire ça
Ouais.
dans ces moments-là. En tout cas, 49 minutes 12, fin du 3ème perso. Perdu un peu de temps sur ce perso-là.
And here goes Blue Baby number 3.
Voilà, là, il va faire le Blue Baby.
Should be dead just like that.
Une main dans le
Easy peasy.
sur la manette parce qu'il faut pas déconner.
Removes a heart container on hit.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a reset.
Pour l'instant, t'as pas les meilleurs starters. Hein.
That's a terrible baby.
Yeah.
Tout à l'heure, je l'avais pas vu. Ah bah alors, donc, du coup, détail. Donc, chaque larme touchée, chaque larme qui touche un ennemi fait augmenter.
All of that for just
Chaque larme pirate a une chance de faire a une
I guess the batteries can be used.
augmentation de dégâts que t'as eu avec cet objet.
So the item, you're gonna start out with the D6 item, which allows you to re-roll other items. But it has a cooldown timer of 6 rooms on it.
L'augmentation de dégâts s'arrête quand le dégât est doublé.
Here is the main character from one of other Ed McMillan's Flash games that I won't say the name of because it's inappropriate, kind of.
Yeah.
Sur les 3 premiers persos. Oups. Sur les 3 premiers persos, les.
But
les DD ont pas été super généreux.
you can go check out his other games. It's got quite a lot of them.
Yeah. If you were interested, there is a bundle on Steam called the Basement Collection, which just compiles all of Ed McMillan's Flash games.
That's a good one.
It is. If you want some of that like old Flash game nostalgia, good times.
I'm a big fan of that. I know you're a fan of that.
I am a fan of that.
Could be
Crazy, right?
I know you run fancy pants. I'm not a fan of Flash stuff.
Avec détail,
Same in Abaddon. There we go.
tu rates pas théoriquement pas vraiment des larmes, bah t'as quand même le damage up. C'est- Enfin, ton.
Lots of damage up.
Donc ça c'est cool quand t'as réussi à setup.
This is interesting. Are those little spewers?
I think so.
Ah!
They're pretty adorable, aren't they?
I played so much Spewer back in the day. So good. Used to play that like at my elementary school on various Flash sites.
Salut Abaddon.
Yeah, they do. They do vomit over stuff to do damage. So yeah.
They do.
Au moins, j'ai eu des dégâts.
C'est pas mal en effet.
Ah, bah,
Yeah, that's 100% spewer.
dans Isaac, on voit le cancer, on dit bah c'est très bien ça.
How's everybody in the chat doing, by the way? Hope everybody's well this morning.
C'est cool en effet.
Yeah.
Cancer,
Out here in the United States of America, and more specifically Minnesota, sun is just rising. It's pretty. Should be a good day and a good weekend.
Can you just please start every day for me like that? Just with you going, it's 5:50. It's like it's 6:46 here in Minnesota. The sun
Hello.
is just rising.
Put on my ASMR voice.
Yes, please.
The time, or also known as my NPR voice.
Yes, yes.
The time's currently 6:46 a.m. here in bright and sunny New Munich, Minnesota. The sun is rising. We are looking at a high of 80 degrees today, low of 65. Slight chance of showers for southern Minnesota from the Wilmer area to about Rochester. But other than that, it is partly cloudy with clear skies most of the day.
I love it.
You're listening to Minnesota Public Radio.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Chaque salle clear.
Oh boy.
Et les mouches, plus on a de dégâts, plus elles sont efficaces. Donc là, c'est pas trop mal.
Support for NPR is brought to you by.
Do you buy? Yes.
Qui parfois a des chances de me donner.
It's brought to you by Midwest Speed Fest.
It is. Yes, Lee. We're getting real snug and cozy. It is. It's the snug morning shift with Newton Gooby.
Oh yes, this is exactly it. This is like our variety show, the snug morning shift with Newton Gooby.
It is. This is like not the first time that this has happened either.
Yeah.
Got a blanket wrapped around me, sipping a cup of tea.
I have to go get a blanket and some tea.
Gooby,
Hold on a moment.
yes,
I
do it.
gotta do it.
Oh, allez, c'est le cœur d'os.
Okay, we're back to the depths. I think this isn't Necropolis, is it?
Les fantômes qui se planquent un peu. Ah, beaucoup d'argent. On aime l'argent. Oh, bah, j'ai trouvé le boss directement. Plutôt chanceux, là. Ah, Fallen, c'est un boss très intéressant. Parce que
And that is the Fallen. Will be the boss for this floor. He's an angry little boy. Splits into two angry little boys later. He's an angry big boy. It splits into two angry little boys. Yo, Brimstone. Okay, there we go. That's a lot of damage up. That's good stuff. And Sacrificial Dagger. Oh my god.
J'ai sauté sur la brime et maintenant le dédaille ne marche plus avec la brime. Et en fait, j'aurais dû charger mes dégâts à fond avec le dédaille et prendre la brime après.
Yeah, this will start making the rooms go by very quickly.
Bon, ça reste quand même pas mal, une brime à 8 de dégâts, mais ça aurait pu être une brime à 16 de dégâts. Si j'avais fait un peu attention.
We're looking at 8.51 damage, which is a lot.
Ça doit bien être le meilleur perso depuis le début de la run, là.
Fetus in a jar. No, thank you. As helpful as that one is, Brimstone is just going to be more helpful to us right now. And it looks like this baby has Maw of the Void. Is that what I saw?
Je saurai où sont les salles secrètes de tous les étages.
I didn't quite catch it.
Okay. We picked up Brimstone in the last Devil Deal room.
I was
So
just
now we
getting my
have
tea.
big red laser.
I have my tea and blanket now. Also,
Heck yeah.
looks like
Here
we got
comes the mom fight.
yeah.
Oh, and Sacrificial Dagger we got in the last floor as well.
Okay.
Polaroid, see what the boss rush has to offer. Ooh, it had the inner eye, which would have been really good. But it's pretty detrimental to take anything from the boss rush room. If you take one of those items, it initiates the boss rush where you have to defeat every single boss in the game, essentially.
Yeah, so in speedrun, that's definitely a huge time loss.
Yeah, exactly. But casually can be a very fun challenge.
This is true.
Got a nice soul heart from that. Ansu's rune. Mama Gertie. Once again.
She's back.
I think Mama Gertie only spawns in the scarred womb, but I'm not 100% sure.
Seems
Got
accurate.
Judas Shadow. We're not going to take that. Guppy's Tail? No.
Time I hear Judas Shadow, I think it's like definitely sounds like a metal band.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Maybe because I think of like Judas Priest or something.
Probably why. Yeah. Judas Shadow is pretty interesting. If you die while holding it, it respawns you as Judas's shadow, which gives you some like damage up and stuff. But you have to like lose all of your health first.
J'ai la Sagda qui m'indique un peu où je suis. Ok, le Liberty Cap à proc. Tiens, je vais te mettre un coup d'Atame, toi tu vas me donner des cœurs. Ah ouais, il est mort. Les ennemis champions avec l'Atame, il y a quasiment 100% de chance qu'ils donnent un cœur noir. Mais en fait, l'animation du cœur noir a tué le bébé. Salut Speepers. Allez, on va jouer safe.
Interesting thing, I haven't talked about these so far. You can pick up some items in the game which act as trinkets or runes. So if you look in the bottom left corner of the screen, you have a little item that you can pick up. That is your trinket that you're currently holding. They give slightly varying effects, and you can trade out one trinket for another. In the bottom right-hand side of the screen shows whatever card you may be holding. So there's a set of tarot cards in the game which do different things. They're one-time use. You'll have stuff like the Magician, which will give you homing tears. You'll have the Fool, which will teleport you back to the starting room of the floor. And then things like the Emperor, which teleports you directly to the boss room. Stuff like that. You also have some playing cards like the 2 of diamonds, 2 of clubs, 2 of spades, and 2 of hearts, which will double a certain collectible that you may have, whether that be money, bombs, keys, or... And then you have runes, which will do various things.
Ça vient bien de votre stream, ça vient pas de mon stream.
This looks like this baby's ability will be kind of difficult to deal with as we fade in and fade out here. So, kind of like what we mentioned earlier at the beginning of the game. Some of the babies are great to have, but some are pretty terrible.
That's going to make using the Sacrificial Dagger very difficult.
Yeah, I wonder how one...
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I was going to say, I wonder how Lenamek going to use it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not as much, especially like on the boss fight. Because Blue Baby moves around quite a bit during the fight.
Right.
if you don't kill him right.
Ça, c'est Bigorne. Je l'ai reconnu à son cri. Ah, mais les runners d'Isaac ne comprennent rien non plus à Isaac. Hein. Surtout la S5.
Take a nice sip of tea.
Voilà. Mis à part le dernier bébé. Oh, je start avec Tech 5. J'ai que les starters.
Nice. That was pretty clutch.
I totally missed that. I looked away for a second.
Lenamek was able to use the Sacrificial Dagger.
Oh,
for it.
nice.
So yeah.
We love to see it.
It's like just before Fade Out was about to like go completely dark.
Yeah. So it looks like we're starting out with Tech Point 5, which sometimes fires normal tiers, sometimes fires like a random laser tier. It's not Brimstone though. It's not quite as big of a damage up as Brimstone is. And of course it's a much smaller laser, and it does get blocked by rocks, things like that, which Brimstone does not.
Waouh. Oh, c'est nul ça. Je
Lunch.
Je tire mes larmes très très lentement. C'est pas une super nouvelle sur cet étage. Ok. Voilà. Heureusement, j'ai le tech qui proc de manière assez constante, mais sinon.
I really need to be paying closer attention each time we start on a new floor, because I miss what the quirks for each of the babies.
It's all good. We're getting kind of near the end. We're at 5 out of 7 times completed for the blue baby. So
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
It's been going very well so far.
yeah,
This one might start out a bit slow though, just because of the build. Tech
Yeah.
Point 5 is okay.
Say no more. Just that it's okay, I guess. Like, eh.
Voir une small rock. Ah, ça, c'est un boss qui est un peu tanky avec ce bébé qui a pas mal réduit mon DPS. C'est pas la meilleure des nouvelles, mais ok, ça se passe. Allez, fais-moi arriver le DD là. Et ben voilà.
There we go. Succubus and Mom's Knife. That'll make things go by a lot faster. We're gonna see right away just how much better having Mom's Knife is.
Voilà, j'essaie d'être un peu trop.
I'd say it just cuts right through enemies.
I'm gonna disconnect you right now.
You won't. I'm calling your bluff.
Don't make me drag you into another channel.
Do you have the power to do that even?
I do.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you are like an admin.
Yeah.
It's Peep. I just picked up some placenta.
Ça serait une barre de vie cœur rouge, mais bon. Ah.
As one does.
It's a health up and regenerates your health over time.
I suppose that's what placentas do. So
it's true.
Yeah.
They do.
Alors, faire 7 persos, c'est un peu original avec les bébés parce que c'est pas vraiment des persos. Il y a 10 étages, donc on doit avoir 70 bébés, je crois, en tout.
Placenta fact of the day.
Oh my god.
Right now, I have mushroom and placenta facts.
Oh no, God, please. Rewind.
Rewind.
I want to go back. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. Please, no.
Là, je suis au 5ème. Avec plutôt un bon build. J'ai eu un couteau sur le premier DD, donc je suis plutôt content.
Oh no. Alright. Mom's Knife is doing its thing.
voir le tech.
doing its knife thing.
Maintenant, le tech 5, on s'en fout. On joue le couteau. J'ai pas mal d'argent. Je vais aller voir le shop.
You could say it's doing a knife job at KOD's enemies.
And you said mine was bad.
I had to do one to you. Now you did one to me.
That's fair.
Attention.
The score is 1-1.
Je vais prendre le vol.
1-1.
Ah,
Spirit of the Night and ooh, gonna go for Brims. Do it, do it, do it.
j'aurais dû prendre le cœur noir avant. J'ai pas vu qu'il a.
No.
Aww. Come on.
Should have gone for. It's really, really interesting. Oh, hold on.
Mais voilà, c'est vraiment une saison qui est troll et faut avoir beaucoup de chance pour réussir pour faire un bon temps. Hop, j'ai peut-être pas fait attention à toi.
I want to ban this person.
Ah, ce bébé, il est affreux.
I got it.
Tous les petits câbles me balancent des trucs à la tronche.
I got it.
Oh. Okay, there you go.
Bingo boingo.
Thank you.
I'm just I'm
Yeah.
in the the mod layout for
Okay.
the Fest channel.
Il y a une saison où c'est qu'on.
I've never really banned anybody with that before, so I was trying to figure out where everything was with the buttons.
Donné à l'avance.
No worries.
On a la saison 2, on va voir.
Anywho, yeah, I was gonna say, the synergy between Mom's Knife and Brimstone is really cool. So, you know how Brimstone is a. Thank you, Sex Rex. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
Des cœurs bleus.
Anyway, yeah. So both of them are chargeables. However, having Mom's Knife with Brimstone doesn't give you a Brimstone laser anymore. Instead, you will have the charged knife shot as normal. But then after you do that, it will launch a flood of knives out in front of you, like in a straight line, like Brimstone would be. And it does a lot of damage. It's really cool.
Excusez-moi. J'ai eu un petit contretemps.
It's pretty metal.
Bon, ouais, je me reconcentre sur la run. Alors,
C'est marrant parce que depuis que t'étais plus là, ça s'est vachement mieux amélioré. Des bien meilleurs objets.
c'est meilleur quoi. En tout cas, t'as
Ouais.
eu ton big four sur cette 5e personne.
Je suis parti tech 5 et il y avait couteau au premier DD. Donc j'ai pas encore eu la run Big Four. Mais on sait que le Big Four ça sera des de toute façon. Donc, ça sera...
The mom fight.
It was a pretty good mom fight.
Yeah.
J'ai un bébé qui me donne des objets.
Relic.
Ça m'a surpris de voir la relique en... Ah, il y avait la crone, dommage. Dans le boss rush.
Sympa.
It helps out a bit.
Alors, du coup, je remets le chat parce que évidemment.
Projectiles are reflected as bombs. That's interesting.
Yeah, that could go a lot of different ways. Like, it could hurt you with it, but I guess it could also be... It could be really useful if you know how to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Elvin. Welcome to Hamburger Restream.
Le Big Four, ça correspond à.
Hello and welcome.
Qui sont considérés comme.
Where we talk about mushroom facts.
Hey kid, wanna buy some mushroom facts?
I got one right here for you. A single portobello mushroom can contain more potassium than a banana.
Let's go potassium.
Got that from...
But also portobellos suck.
Oh, shots against portobello.
I will gladly take shots against portobello.
Ooh, portobello fans. Riot right now, right in chat.
Nobody's a real portobello fan. Let's be real.
Got that from sciencekids.co.nz.
Oh my god.
Je l'ai pas pris.
Portobellos are like the least good mushroom. They're like such a neutral mushroom.
Yeah, they are pretty. Yeah, can agree with that one.
Which is fine as like a neutral mushroom.
It feels
like-
very like you're neutral about it.
Me?
Yeah, or no?
I lean more negative towards. Oh my gosh, everything is tiny. Where is this? What the baby does? Everything is tiny.
Yeah, we're all super tiny now. Which I mean, it would be really nice for us
Yep.
now that we got smaller hitbox.
Yeah, but also makes all of the enemies smaller.
Yeah,
Makes them harder to hit.
sure. Lenamek's got some good accuracy though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially with this projectile knife that it goes forward or backwards.
What?
We got the knife like that he can use as like a projectile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That stays big.
Guess what
Starts
time it
with
is?
5 rotten babies. Chameleon baby time.
It is. It's Chameleon baby time and also cathedral time.
Let's go.
Le seul truc que j'ai pas eu beaucoup dans cette.
Let's go cathedral, but also not.
Yeah.
Mais en vrai, là, ça fait 2 bulles qui sont correctes, qui sont pas non plus broken, mais c'est 2 bulles assez correctes, donc ça t'a fait un peu gagner en temps.
You like to grill big fat Bella caps and eat them like a bird. Okay, that's pretty hype, but
L'objectif à chaque build, pour
like those giant portobello caps,
Yeah, those are cool. Love cooking those.
that's fine, I guess. I just
Quelque chose comme ça, oui.
j'ai dû très certainement des bêtises dans les mathématiques.
portobellos are like okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I think that's our new angry emote. is an
However,
angry-
I will agree that portobellos are like the best,
Avec un peu plus de dégâts, ça aurait été un très très bon.
more available mushrooms to stuff with like
Mais là,
things. You get like a seafood salad or something and stuff a mushroom with that. Cook it up, grill it up, thin out some barbecue sauce with a little whiskey and brush it on them. Ooh, okay, actually I should try that sometime
il est pas speed up.
because that sounds very, very good.
Il y a Bozo, donc là, hop là, la run est totalement broken maintenant. C'est un petit mème sur le jeu hein, où Bozo est totalement broken.
Alors,
Mais bon,
Bozo, c'est un damage up, mais il donne 0.1 de damage, donc autant dire pas grand chose.
Donc, autant ne dire rien, mais faut pas le vexer, donc on est obligé de lui dire que c'est un item génial. Il faut te convaincre.
Here's a mushroom fact. There are a couple good mushrooms that have been growing on my property out here. I have a couple tree stumps that like to grow dryad saddle mushrooms on them, which only pop out in the spring. They're pretty tasty. Good stuff. They kind of smell like cucumbers and watermelon rind. Super interesting. But I also have a couple trees that will grow oyster mushrooms on them, which is super because those are some tasty mushrooms.
Même trick qu'il a utilisé, on sait que c'est.
Ah ouais, il est dans le Big Four. Et puis, ce qui est chiant, c'est que...
Mushroom fact number 6, you can eat any mushroom.
Oh no.
Don't listen to that at all. Well, I mean, technically.
You told the audience to not listen to their doctor, so like now you can
It's
just
true.
listen to us,
No.
not your doctor, I guess.
Please do not consume any mushrooms with. Yo, we have. That's a really good item. Sorry, anyway. And 2020. You love to see it.
You do love to see it.
Yeah, do not eat any the cursed mushroom fact. Yeah, exactly. Please do not consume any mushrooms unless you are 100% sure about their identification. Even so, still don't. If you have any inkling of...
Non.
Like doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J'ai des bébés très bons. C'est les bébés qui font ma run là.
Yo, is that the Bit Trip runner?
That is Bit Trip Runner. Yep.
C'est un des Big Four, c'est
Yeah, they got a lot of cameo characters in this game.
From Bit Trip Runner to Legend of Rhythm Alien. Did I get that right?
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yo, let's go.
It's a WAD game name. Yeah. Showing up in a few of different Edward McMullen games before. I think he was in Meat Boy
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Okay. So Godhead was just the previous floor's baby thing. That's cool. Because now this is Tech X, the flying laser circles. It's a good item.
de finir les runs à chaque fois, c'est vraiment pas simple avec cette saison.
Commander video. Got that mostly right. Okay. I'll take mostly right. 2 keys and keys are hearts.
Ok.
That's kind of terrifying.
Typiquement, alors, il y a des situations où ça peut troller, mais là, pour le coup, je pense qu'il est plutôt.
Oui, ça va. En fait, j'ai 8 clés. Ouais.
Et plutôt.
That rainbow poop. If you have red heart containers that are empty, it will refill them if you break it.
Si j'arrive à 0 clés, bah je meurs.
If you shoot the poop.
Spécificité du coup de ce bébé qu'il faut connaître.
Always shoot the poop on the clock. I had to be very careful how I said that. I almost got that wrong.
Well
Right
done.
in this case. We got Spoonbender, by the way. That is homing tears, so they will curve towards enemies.
Je le sais, non, mais en vrai, faut le savoir parce que moi, je suis mort à cause de ça.
Ouais,
Always.
Ouais. Un peu dommage.
Yo, Sex Rex, did you ever notice that I think you posted a screenshot from Animal Crossing of
Surtout pas, c'est l'erreur, faut le faire à l'étage suivant.
of your villager dressed in full poop garb?
Par contre, je sais pas du tout comment ça fonctionne avec les bébés.
And I replied to that with your recurring tweet. But initially, I accidentally replied from the Fest Twitter account. Did you notice that that it was the Fest account that replied first? Oh god.
Oh no.
You do. Ah.
That's amazing.
Oof.
C'est le seul truc
Et
qui
voilà,
me
donc
fait...
ça lui
You've done that a few times too. Okay, good.
Ah bah,
I sometimes panic because, you know, my phone will switch back and forth between my Twitter account and the Fest Twitter account like randomly without being prompted. And since we follow like mostly the same oh no.
Oh.
Bon, ça va, je suis... Recommencer ce perso, ouais.
That's unfortunate there.
That's a tough death too, yeah.
And we gotta start back at the beginning because this is a roguelike, so.
Yeah. Real glad you only mixed it up with main, not any other account. Oof, yeah.
Les items gardent leur coup de 3 cœurs bleus, donc ils n'ont pas de cœur, ils n'ont pas de clé. C'est la seule différence.
Got a couple ghosts in the room. Oh my god, look at all those ghosts.
Maybe a few, yeah.
A couple ghosts there.
These ghosts will help out.
Oh.
Look how many of them.
What?
Wow.
Et
Ok.
c'est un des rares.
Cupid's arrow gives you piercing shots. I think.
Ouais, j'aurais peut-être dû être un peu plus safe et ne pas prendre The Mark.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
There's so many items in this game, so like it's hard to keep track of them all.
C'est un bon objet, mais.
Excuse me. There are a lot that I don't know too. Just because I haven't. Ooh, there's a pentagram. Let's go.
Oui, j'ai appris ma leçon. On va prendre
I haven't played Afterbirth Plus a whole lot yet. Like a month ago.
Donc 5 daddies long legs, un bébé assez cool.
Finally.
Qui a fait des gros dégâts sur des mono-cibles. Parce que le truc négatif avec le 5 daddies long legs, c'est que les daddies long legs frappent en même temps.
Friendly ball. This is kind of an interesting item. This will allow you to throw. Wait, no. How does this one work? I forget. It's not what I think it is.
Et c'est aussi un activable qui peut marcher avec la Broken Remote si jamais il y en a une qui tombe.
You can capture enemies with them.
Mais bon.
Okay, so it is what I thought it was.
Yeah.
You throw it at an enemy and you can capture it for a time.
Ah bah quand ça arrive, on est... Quand ça arrive, on est plutôt content. Bon, mapping troll, classique.
Ouais.
Je suis revenu... Le mapping troll également, c'est génial. J'espère que vous m'appréciez. Au commentaire, je porte la chance avec moi.
14 pièces, ça vaut le coup d'aller voir le shop.
Là, c'est vrai, tout à fait. 14 pièces. On va essayer de choper le mapping. On va essayer de roll un
regardons.
petit peu. Est-ce que ça a chopé le mapping? Alors, ça chope la meilleure mapping.
You know what I just realized?
What?
There are mushrooms just throughout the rooms in this game. On the floor we were just on, there were just mushrooms all around there.
Un daddy long legs, c'est bien, en avoir 5, c'est mieux.
Is that a mushroom fact?
Ouais, c'est les...
There are mushrooms.
I got a mushroom fact.
What's our mushroom fact?
Si vous avez une petite config de base, si vous avez une petite config, ne faites pas light.
Did you know there are some species of fungi which the mycelium, which is the main part of the fungus, you could think of it as like the roots of the fungus, essentially. They form a symbiotic relationship with the roots of trees, where the fungi will break down different, like, I don't know, different stuff in the soil, and of course absorb some of the nutrients, but also release some of the other nutrients for the tree roots, in which case both benefit. That's why some species of mushroom you only find growing by select species of tree.
I noticed we picked up the speedball too. So we picked up the midfall speedball.
Picked up the midfall speedball. Shout outs to Level Up Game.
Oh yes.
C'est encore une run qui meurt de tears up, quoi.
Ça manque de tears up.
Our mushroom fact is hashtag trust the fungus. Reminder to watch the Super Mario Bros. Live action movie. Oh no.
Mais dès que ça trouve le petit item qui va un gros tears up, un gros dégât.
Oh yeah. Sex, you're totally right. That one is pretty. There's a fungus that infects certain insects, and starts growing inside of them, and it somehow releases chemicals to their brains that make them like want to climb as high as they can, like on a tree or something, find like the highest point, and then just sit there and die, and then the fungus will grow like a mushroom out the top of its head and spread its spores that way. It's terrifying.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is disturbing.
Et une fois qu'on peut les attraper, il faut être assez rapide.
Tout à fait. Donc, pas le meilleur but.
Trust the fungus.
Ouais, surtout que
Oh god.
surtout que là, c'est un cas où j'ai beaucoup de vie. Et si je.
I've
We've
never
got-
watched the Super Mario Bros. Live action movie, but I really want to.
Clairement, c'est pas le.
got a
Hey, it's
mom
Mom's fight. Yep.
Yep, back at it. See, we've got the character from Minor Ultra Adventures with the hat. Kind of looks like him a little bit. Just a little bit.
Minorino.
Yeah, there. That's the name.
Ça se fait assez facilement. Avec le pénétratif également. Il y a quand même assez de trucs positifs dans la run. Alors là,
What else did we get? A goat head.
Let's go. I'm
Okay.
high. The best, one of the best GDQ runs. If you've never watched Konasumi's run of Minor Ultra Adventures from, I believe that was SGDQ 2018,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are missing out.
that was the talk of that marathon. It
That was
pretty
an
fun.
incredibly hype run.
Yeah,
Je crois que c'est un dégât.
I remember that was a non-stop talk. Like the rest of it, it was great.
It was amazing. The couch was awesome too. I think Chair G Tables was on
Chair
the
was
couch for
on.
that.
Yeah, chair was on.
is just hilarious.
Et ça va,
Oh,
j'ai pas eu de
classic.
où j'ai un ennemi qui me charge.
Super
In
classic.
fact, like all of shoutouts to Konasumi. Konasumi has done a ton of awesome runs at GDQ.
Ma bille est-
He
The
has.
first of which that I saw was the omnibus run from SGDQ 27,
Oh man.
je dash.
where one of the runners on the couch, Jicky. Oh, there we used Judas's shadow. You saw. You pick it up, die, and then respawn as Judas. Gives you a lot more damage.
Je me demandais si tu pouvais pas roll le tears up et essayer de choper
But one of the couch commentators did a cosplay of Mr. Bus, which was just a cardboard box that looked like Mr. Bus. And he just sat in it the whole time. It's like a little flap that he would open to like say things and then just like close it again. It was
That's
it was
amazing.
so good.
I remember for Dentist D, they all came in suits, and then for Minor
Yep.
Ultra, they all had like the cowboy hats.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty good.
Ouais, je crois que c'est. il me-
Kona has taken that serious.
Des rochers au hasard. En fait.
Gotta dress up for your run. It's like Konasumi and then the Borderlands speedrunners have
Really?
done cosplays for their Borderlands runs too.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, when they did Borderlands the pre-sequel,
Oui, c'est vrai.
I think it was Amerlin dressed up as Claptrap. Except the costume was just a trash can with holes cut out of it for the head and the arms, and then just like sharpied on the front of it to look like they give it the Bolt Hunter symbol and everything. That was classic.
Amazing.
Oh, so good.
Pas tout dire et tout. Enfin, on peut vraiment pas tout dire. Pensez à tout.
So I'm not familiar with this baby's effects.
Là, vous
What does this baby do?
Sexrex cosplayed for SGDQ 15 too.
Oh yeah, for the
Which run was
cheetah.
that?
For Chester Cheetah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. That's
They
I remember that now.
They
The shade.
brought on Cheetos bags and then they threw it to the audience too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Ça remplace une larme de manière random. Non, c'était les rochers.
Ouais, c'est pas les mêmes rochers dans les salles.
Ok.
Hey, you know what time it is?
We're back in the cathedral, baby.
Back at it.
Donne le piercing et quand ça touche un
We in here once more.
effet omnible et double les dégâts.
Oh, this is a terrible room. Yeah, bomb through that.
Effet omnible et double les dégâts.
Don't want to mess around with that.
Généralement, t'augmentes pas des masses ton DPS. Ça a l'air joli, mais c'est
Hope he's going the right way.
pas non plus incroyable.
En vrai, j'aurais peut-être pu prendre le sac of sight.
Yeah, I trust Lenamek with it.
Ouais, j'ai trouvé ça étonnant que je l'ai
Well, it is sort of a guessing game.
True.
Yep, this is correct. Where you have the layout of the map, but you don't have what the rooms are, so you can take like one path all the way down and realize that it's like not the boss room at the end of this path,
Yeah.
which can be super annoying, especially if you bombed through any rooms to get there in the first place.
Sounds like classic roguelike problems right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, another clean Isaac fight right here. Yep.
Beautiful.
Like a 3 cycle.
Cold baby, freeze tears. That's kind of cool. Dark. Oh, Polyphemus. Let's
Ooh.
go. That gives you mega tiers. So the size of the tiers are going to be huge now.
Yeah.
And
they're
they'll also
really
freeze the
huge.
enemies too, which is super good.
You can see how much damage that does too. Like,
Yeah,
it does
exactly.
so much.
Alors Stein, voilà, il a tendance à nous troller à mettre 2 heures pour réapparaître.
Still a good pace though.
Juste à côté de lui, pour
Yeah. And we're coming up to next Boo Baby soon, so
Yeah. Especially for having a death earlier on round 6.
there's only been like 1 death, and we're for like a run this hard, like it's super not like meant
Yeah,
for, like,
exactly.
speed running. Yeah.
It's way better than I am at this game.
It's definitely much better than I am at this game too. It's better than a lot of people.
Oh, for sure.
Je rappelle, hein, c'est toujours le chemin le plus long, hein, pour aller au boss final. Donc là, c'est assez long du coup. Mais il va y arriver sans trop de soucis. Il aura l'effet de Polaroid pour être safe pour le dernier boss. Il lui suffit d'avoir 2
I just want to say I do appreciate Lenamek's headband quite a lot going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of the
There's a
headband.
name for that kind of headband, right?
C'est tout à fait style anglaise.
Ouais,
Yes, sir. I don't know what it is.
Les araignées font 80.
Oh, there we go.
Like Japanese headband.
C'est pas Epic Fetus.
100% c'est IPCAC.
Just on our last Blue Baby fight right
Awesome. And we start with Tech X, which is an awesome item to start. A super fast item in the early game.
Nice.
Je me demandais s'il n'avait pas enlevé Zamiel juste pour m'embêter.
Ah non, mais il te l'a gardé pour aujourd'hui. Et ça, c'était.
Jesus juice.
D'autant plus que là, t'es sur un très très bon temps. Là, c'est le dernier perso.
Starts with Infestation 2.
Yep. That spawns a blue spider every time you defeat an enemy. And the halo. Okay. The halo is one of the other all stats up.
So we got some promising items right off the bat here.
We have, yeah. We're looking to finish under S. And yeah, with the death in, was that the depths? That was like depths 1 or 2.
Yeah, it was pretty far in.
That is pretty far, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean a good like
Moldy
what,
bread.
what Link takes on his journey. Moldy bread and a dead cat. More moldy bread.
C'est pas non plus choquant.
Bon, après, j'ai que des bébés avec des poneys. Ah non, pas ce bébé.
Oh no! This baby is blindfolded, which means there are no tears.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that stinks a lot. Especially when this build was so good.
Yeah.
But thankfully, the boss is right here. And we'll get this baby out of the way right away.
Okay, so to making good use of the bad luck even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
take some growth hormone.
Un bébé qui donne Sacred Heart.
And Smiling Baby starts with Sacred Heart. Okay. So you'll see that the Tech X lasers are going to be curving a little bit, and that's because Sacred Heart gives you homing tears.
Qui fait que ton Tech X fait des lasers un peu chelous, mais du coup est super efficace. Et bah du coup en fait ça
I love how items can synergize in this game.
9 minutes. Je te mets pas du tout de la pression.
Makes it so interesting. Rosary, also a good item.
C'est vraiment le meilleur truc que tu vas absolument avoir. Alors est-ce qu'il prend Rosary? Il prend Rosary.
C'est vraiment,
Rosary,
pour être safe. Hein. Ça donne 3 cœurs bleus, donc je les ai pris.
Mais ça en fait ça fait que il y a la Bible qui est un activable qui est ok mais pas non plus incroyable, qui permet de qui peut pop à n'importe quel moment sur dans n'importe quelle salle.
Okay.
Parce que ça peut pop dans des débuts.
We've got the stars, the sun. It's pretty good. That's a full heal, and it reveals the entire map as well, which will be nice in the later room. Death's Touch, Stem Cells, Guppy's Paw. Things are looking good. 15 Angry Flies. Oh my goodness.
Earlier we had all the spiders, and now we get all the flies coming to help us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mais au final, ça fait des gros dégâts sur les boss. C'est bizarre de dire ça parce que c'est vraiment.
For I can't remember what that item does off the top of my head.
En avoir plein finalement.
15, bah, au final, ça fait du bon DPS. Hein. Ça fait des dégâts de temps en temps. Hein.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking
I
for
think
it.
we're gonna fly through these last couple floors.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, with all the items that Lena's been getting.
Yeah. Treasure map can help narrow down where the boss room is.
So with the Epipora, if you shoot in one direction, it'll increase your fire rate until it just caps out.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
That helps. Doesn't help a lot since we have Tech X, which is a chargeable one.
Yeah.
Hey, cube of meat. Let's go.
Ouais, il y a eu le démarrage était un peu lent, mais après, à partir du 4e perso.
This baby, did it say spawns blue spiders when hit?
The Epipora?
I think. No, this new baby.
Right. Yes.
C'est la haie d'honneur, tout à fait, Bob. Tout à fait. Là, c'est trop mignon. La 7ème run, c'est un Big Four. Après, autant de starter kata.
Would like to see some more damage up, though. Because the further we get, the more health certain enemies will have.
On va pas se plaindre. Hein.
Here's Mom.
On a des dégâts, on a le mapping.
Everybody say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Oui.
Now everybody say bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
La Bible, elle était dans le DD. Donc, normalement, la Bible, c'est pas un objet de DD, donc ça m'a remplacé. Ah, ce bébé, il peut être un peu troll.
Scarred Womb again. It's gotten a lot of Scarred Womb, indeed.
Yeah, we've seen it like pretty much every run through.
Yeah. Not so much womb or utero. So an interesting thing about the floors in this game is that there are variants for each one. So initially you start out in the basement. Those are going to be the first 2 floors. But they also have variants for the cellar and burning basement, which have slightly different enemies, slightly different rooms. Just helps mix things up a bit. Then for caves, you have caves, flooded caves, and the caverns. And then in depths, I think it's just depths or necropolis. And then womb, you have womb, utero, and scarred womb, which again, slightly different enemies for each one.
le 50-50 tout à l'heure, j'aurais peut-être dû utiliser.
Everybody's big.
La salle de boss.
Yeah, we got big baby.
Big baby. This baby big.
Voilà, tout est grand.
That's one big baby.
À tous les coups, lui aussi, il est buggé. Si on
Look at that big baby.
fonctionner de la même manière.
Yeah, it's a big baby.
It's a big baby.
I 100% agree with you there.
It's a big baby.
Enfin, coder, ça doit être marrant à faire.
Some big butt.
That's what you get for eating your mushrooms.
La petite
Go big and strong.
dernière fois qu'on voit It Lives, qui est
Things I've learned from this stream so far. Don't listen to your doctor. Eat every mushroom you find.
la hauteur, c'est bien. Donc ça va prendre le pain, par exemple.
Hey, guess what time it is?
Hey, we back. This says spawn. It'll spawn a random pickup when hit. Kind of interesting.
Finalement, j'ai bien fait de la garder, peut-être.
Oui, tout à fait. Bon, en vrai, t'essayes des.
Ouais, même, ouais. J'ai pas forcément
Même
besoin
sur-
du Pola pour terminer.
Yeah, get out of there.
Ça va être.
If you don't,
Peut-être le seul-
are you gonna use it for the chest? Because he still has the sun card, which will reveal the entire map. Okay. Here's the
Yeah,
Isaac
we're-
fight.
Doesn't need it right now.
En off, on trouve.
No,
It's
not at all.
like,
Peu de chances qu'il arrive à faire.
could get a 2-cycle here.
Qu'il arrive à-
I'm thinking, yep, 30
Oh.
cycle.
Yeah.
L'entraînement s'est très mal passé.
I was gonna say I don't think the damage was quite high enough to do a one.
Yeah, true.
Ok, bon, je peux pas tirer pour la fin.
Ghost baby. Interesting.
Mais c'est pas le pire.
Boo, baby.
Ah oui, en effet. Donc, Constant of the Void. Donc,
I'll build scared. We got ghosts here.
Ah,
Je vais venir.
Ah!
on avait vu Atame. Alors,
Ouais.
ah, but scared. Ah,
L'effet d'Atame. Il prenait une touche, il y avait cette Torah noire. Cette Torah noire, en fait, elle fait énormément de dégâts. Donc là, je pense qu'il est plutôt content avec 12 de dégâts. Je pense que le TX ferait un peu plus de dégâts.
Ouais, le Texix serait mieux, mais quitte à avoir un BP3, autant avoir celui-là.
look at these guys rolling around. Who do they think they are?
Rolling around
What's their deal?
on Fromethon 2 like that.
Let's go Fromethon too.
That's very much go Fromethon 2.
Puis, par exemple, si t'avais eu Polyphémus, typiquement,
Ouais.
là, tu ferais. Ah
Just gonna beat up some sins real quick. And here we go. We're moving on to the final boss,
aïe, aïe, c'est terrible.
which is gonna go very quickly, I think.
Yeah, we're almost done. Oh,
C'est just.
One cycle. Time.
there we go.
Way to go.
Ah, juste.
Looks like we got a 146.03 on stream there.
Yep, and a 145.03 in-game time.
Mais très propre.
Ouais.
Déjà, toi, mec.
Awesome stuff.
Avec les timers,
Average time per character was 15 minutes. Wow.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Et puis j'ai bien fait gaffe au timer, j'ai été super safe sur les timers. Je vais arrêter à bout de 3 secondes à la fin.
That could have been like a 135 without that death in death.
Classic roguelike there could go.
Classic
Wild.
roguelike.
J'ai presque fait exprès. Ouais,
New, thanks for
GG.
commentating this with me.
Very
This is
welcome.
fun.
Cette saison.
For those of you that don't know, you're watching Midwest Speedfest channel. We are hosting the English restream for Fromethon 2, which is a grand old time put on by Baguette Restream, our longtime friends and partners from France.
Mhm.
So go show them some love over on the Baguette Restream channel. Throw in some hamburger emojis. They'll know where you're coming from.
Their Twitch page is baguette_restream.
Yep, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, if anybody out there is interested, we do have a marathon of our own that we are helping out with coming up. We have partnered with Calithon to put on a marathon called Calithon Stand Together, raising money for the Bail Project. It's gonna be awesome. Submissions are open now until Monday, like Monday night. So get those in.
Demain matin, à 7h.
Mhm.
Yeah, and stay tuned. I believe GeoGuessr is coming up next, European Union edition.
That'll
I'm super
be-
hyped for.
GeoGuessr is always a fun time.
It's so fun.
Et vous-
Lee, thank you for the sub.
Du coup,
We do appreciate that a lot.
fait en temps de setup, puisque là, on va passer sur une run avec deux personnes. Donc, on va
Yeah, thank you so much, Lee. Sorry, my mic was muted.
le temps qu'on puisse faire tout ça. Merci encore.
It happens.
À demain.
Enjoy your Kirby GG emote.
It's a good GG emote.
Oh, it's fantastic.
GG.
Love it. Looks like we're there. We go. Looks like we are on our intermission now.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for commentating us with me, and I will head out. Stay tuned the rest of Fromethon.
There may be more mushroom facts to come.
we gotta end with the mushroom fact.
Oh, right now? I'm on put on this. Let's see.
If you don't have one, that's cool.
No. I got this. There is an edible mushroom called the chanterelle, which looks like a little orange trumpet growing out of the ground. They're super fragrant, kind of smell like apricots. And they're very delicious. Eat chanterelles.
Yo, it's something to do every day.
This is not really a fact, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, see you all.
Bye.